Hello guys on the internet, the Move Guy here, and I'm sorry for not uploading in a while. It's been like 1.5 weeks, I guess. I've not uploaded. To be honest, I hadn't have many inspiration the last couple of weeks, and I know that I promised you to do weekly Walking Dead reviews, and I will do that from now. I promise. I really promise. I will do the Walking Dead reviews weekly, and I forgot it for this week's The Walking Dead, but I will still do it right now. And it's maybe kind of useless, but because I think everybody's seen the episode or at least a review of it. But fuck it, we'll just go through it. And at first, I want to say this was an absolutely fucking awesome episode. I mean, like, dude, it was kind of dark at the beginning, and I especially liked the beginning because I thought like maybe the beginning of season 5 it will be like a whole episode or maybe 2 episodes at Terminus, and then episode 2 at the end of episode 2 they will escape, or maybe at the beginning of episode 3 they will escape. And it's kind of sad because I wanted to see a bit more about Terminus. Terminus seemed like a pretty creepy and pretty interesting place to see a bit more of, so I'm kind of sad, but on the other hand, I'm kind of happy and surprised with the fact that they chose not to like stay that long at Terminus. We get a couple of cool scenes at Terminus. In the beginning, you can see the crew like getting ready for a fight in their cage that they were locked up into at the end of season 4. They're making knives of wooden shit, and they're grabbing. They're making like knuckles, like hit knuckles, all that shit. But they get fragged by, I think it's a stun grenade or stun frag. How the fuck it's called, I don't know. And then Rick and Daryl, Bob and Glenn are lined up in this line. A few things that you've seen in the trailer. Also, that's a fact. All the things you see in the trailer are already in this one episode, and all those cool scenes there were in this episode. Actually, to be honest, in the first half hour of this episode, you've already seen the awesome things in the trailer, and I like that. I thought, I'm not sure about the season, but this first episode fucking cool. But nevertheless, they were like lined up in this line, and 3 other guys that you don't know were also there, and they got hit by a bat at the back of their head, and then they sliced up their like necks above some kind of drinking thing for, I think it's pigs or something like that, from to drink from. And to be honest, I really went like, what the fuck? This is actually pretty fucked up, and I think this is one of the most fucked up things you've seen in The Walking Dead. Of course, you've seen some pretty gruesome zombie kills with the zombies like half tearing up a face, or of just like, I think it was Maggie that killed a zombie by just grabbing the mask from the zombie because the zombie was wearing a mask, and just the whole face just like fucking blah blah, but this was actually a human, and I do think that with humans it's a bit more darker to do such things, but it was pretty cool to see though. And you can also see that one shot where everybody was like, oh no, Glenn is going to die, and they did it 2 times. 2 times they wanted to hit Glenn on the back of his head, and then it was like and then they stopped because of the explosion caused by Carol. I mean, goddamn Carol, what the fuck? I usually, to be honest, don't like Carol, but Carol in this episode was fucking Rambo. She just fucking nailed that shit. She just went like Terminus because they know they were at Terminus, and she just snipes the tank, with the big explosion you can see, which I presumed was at Terminus, and it was. Still, I want to mention the explosion graphics, special effects are pretty bad. And the explosion seemed bigger in the trailer, but it was still pretty cool. And Carol just absolutely fucking raged through this fucking camp. Terminus gets wrecked by fucking Carol. Come on, man, that was pretty awesome. And also Tyrese, because Carol and, as you know, Carol and Tyrese were traveling with a little ass kicker. I don't even know what the baby's real name is. And then they stumble upon a member of Terminus, and that guy tells them that they are Terminus. And Tyrese is left with this guy, and this guy threatens to kill little ass kicker by snapping her neck. And then Tyrese is like, and he's all like, go out of the house, because they're like sheltering in a little hut, and there's zombies outside. So this guy is like, Tyrese, you go away, get bit by the zombies, distract the zombies, fuck you, or kill this fucking baby, like just like fucking what's his name again? The guy from Game of Thrones. Never mind. But he threatens to snap the neck. So Tyrese is all like, okay, I'll go outside. And at first you'll think like, or nobody really thinks that Tyrese is dead. Come on, let's be honest. But honest. But you presume Tyrese is not dead and the zombies just keep like growling or barking of what the fuck the sound of zombies makes, how you should describe it. And then just Tyrese fucking runs through this door like, I'm not sure what it's called. It's like a WWE move. He just hits the guy on the fucking floor and just beats him. So fucking awesome. Tyrese is like a fucking killing machine, maybe even more than Daryl. And I can't remember in season 4 there was like this one scene where he was just overrun by zombies and you can see him surrounded by lots of zombies, but he still managed to survive it. And also in the comics, I've read the comics by the way, there's a scene at the prison where he's just like locked up in the gym with a lot of zombies, and he still managed to survive that by killing all the zombies. He's just fucking awesome. Yeah, right. So, and you can also see a few scenes of Garrett when he was captured at Terminus. I'm not really sure what to think of it, whether Garrett was actually a good guy, but it's some fucked up shit going on at Terminus. But still pretty cool. And then they managed to escape Rick and Daryl, Glenn and Bob. That is, they managed to escape the other guys from the touring car. Managed to escape from Terminus with a lot of cool, not that long, but a cool gunfights. Then they run out the forest, meet up with Carol and Tyrese, and just dig up the weapons. And I think that was kind of, this episode for me, it went very fast. I'm kind of sad because it was a very cool episode, and because it was such a very cool episode, the time fly by. I was like, whoa, it's time already. And now if I think back, it's not that, it didn't feel that long either. And at the end we can see, oh god, I think his name was Morgan, the sniper guy. He's just like a guy he was in season 1, and then in season 5 he appeared with Rick, and now at the end of this episode he appeared again. He's just like this guy which like kind of coincidence. He just appears almost every season back again, and he just sees the signs of Terminus, and Rick just paints like no sanctuary, and then they go into the woods. And Morgan is probably going to meet up with them. By the way, in the next episode of The Walking Dead, in the next time on AMC's The Walking Dead, you can see that Father Gabriel from the comics is coming in this episode. I'm not sure what to think of this next episode. To be honest, the little trailer at the end of the episode didn't look as cool as I thought it would be. I think from now it's going to be like a little bit, like a little bit of wandering for the first half of the season. Just like when the governor attacked the prison and shit, and they fled from the prison. Like that last half of season 4, they were just all wandering through the forest. I hope it isn't that boring as in the last half of season 4, because I didn't really like them just wandering. But at least they're all together, and they have a pretty fucking big group now. But yeah, we'll see in the next episode what is going to happen. And I'm very excited for the next episode, because this fucking first episode, if you haven't seen it, please go and fucking watch it. You just have to fucking watch this episode. Even if it's only for me, just fucking watch the episode. I'm telling you guys, it's pretty fucking cool. Now, this was my time. What do you thought of this episode? Let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed The Walking Dead, this first episode, as much as I do. Leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you disliked, and please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Not sure what that's going to be, maybe a Walking Dead video, because, as I said, I've done a late Walking Dead review, and I think I'll see what I do. I just figured, as I said, I haven't really that much inspiration, so I'll just see what I do. I hope you guys still like the video, and this was my time for today. Bye.